Rochester, Imad from Rochester Institute of Technology, and David Roosevelt from National University of Singapore. So with that, let's get started. So the reason why we wanted to do this, why some of us got together and thought this would be a good workshop topic, and obviously you do as well because you're here on a Saturday, is and it's beautiful outside, so I really appreciate it. Is that, and I think it was very clear from this conference. There were four, because I counted them, 4 presentations related to mobile systems, but they were focused on the app. They were focused just on the app. The app almost as a standalone entity. And what we're interested in this workshop, and I hope that you are too, and that we continue this community, is looking at the mobile device as part of a much larger system. As an entity that is mobile, and because of that it introduces a lot of challenges. You can see it as a walking collector, producer, and transformer of information, and that information gets fed into much larger systems. So if you think about it that way, in the end, they're very interesting distributed systems to look at because they have some very interesting characteristics that stem just from the fact that they're mobile. So engineering mobile animal systems to continue our motivation. If you look at the mobile app development cycle, life cycle, so I recently saw an article, I guess they mined the iTunes repository, and this is on average, of course, because there are outliers. An app sells the most during its first 2 weeks, and after that, it sells almost nothing. So basically, you have to have an app that creates a big impact in those first 2 weeks, and then what happens? You have to release your next app for the next 2 weeks, and you have to release your next app for the next 2 weeks. And so, if you think about it, there's not a lot of software engineering going on in a lot of these apps, and you probably get updates for your applications, daily? Because they realize that because you're mobile, it's very easy to send you updates. You just update and update and update and update. So let's say that I don't think the mobile development community has embraced a lot of software engineering practices yet. Of course, we're interested in the mobile app because the mobile app is part of a larger system, but we're really interested in the bigger system. We're interested in systems where these mobile devices are accessing information in the enterprise. We're interested in systems that are collecting data in the field. Systems like, for example, the ones that Linda talked about yesterday. Very large-scale systems in which these devices are at the edge capturing information. So with that, our goals for this workshop is, this is the first instance of it. Our desire is to continue it, and to continue this community because, as we clearly saw from Mixity, it's a community, it's an area that really hasn't been explored, and we need to do that. We need to discuss the impact that mobility has on software engineering, and it has on software architecture. And today, we will create the very first ever set of principles for engineering mobile vehicle systems. And we'll do it because Jeff will conduct a cart sorting session where we'll do that. And so just a little data, so just you can see who's around you. So the usual stuff, each paper reviewed by at least 3 program committee members. We had 16 submissions, which actually is quite large for a first-time workshop, so we're very happy. 8 were accepted. The papers covered a really wide range of topics. We did our best to group it into 3 semi-cohesive sessions. One is testing and quality assurance, the other is security and privacy, the other one is process. Where do you come from? We're very North America heavy, and we're going to change that, of course. It only includes organizers, papers, presenters, and our keynote. But we do have colleagues from South Korea, so that's very good that we're very international now. I did an abstract tag cloud, just you're looking at the abstracts and to see what is it that we're going to be looking at today, and some interesting things. So a lot of tags, as you can see, related to what I call foundation elements. So you're going to be talking about data, environment, information, services, platform, resources, users. Also a lot of tags there that are more related to, I think, we as a community care about, which is bugs, change, energy, moving, operations, power, quality of use, rapid, responsiveness. And I mean, just to did you see the Android tag? Can you even see the iOS tag? And I think that says a lot about the fact that we as a community also appreciate the openness. Actually, it's there. Oh, there it is, iOS. So yeah, just a minor observation. Workshop logistics, we have one keynote, we have 3 paper sessions. They're going to be very short presentations. You have the papers. The presenters are just going to tell us about what they do. And we're going to have lots of room for discussion. We're going to have breakout sessions, so this is going to be a real workshop. You're going through workshop. And we're going to do card sorting to form the groups. We're going to have group meetings. At the end, each group is going to present. We expect highly interactive sessions. Because the presenters only have 12 minutes, let them finish. Let them tell their story, and after they tell their story, there's going to be a little bit of time for questions, and then at the end, we'll have lots of discussion. We're going to be taking notes throughout the workshop. The summary is going to be posted on our website, which I'm sure you've visited many times, and also these slides will be on the website. Agenda is pretty simple. There are very defined break times and stuff. So we have our welcomes and introductions. That's what we're doing right now. Then we have our keynote. Time for discussion, we're going to have a coffee break. Then we have 2 paper sessions, and right before lunch, we're going to do the card sorting, and we're going to go to lunch, so you can start your discussions. In the afternoon, we'll come back, we'll have another paper session, and we're going to start the breakout session. So this is where you're going to do a lot of work. We're scheduled to go to 6, we'll see. All I know is that at 6 we get kicked out, that's for sure. We were warned many times about that. Special thanks to our program committee. Some of you are here. We really appreciate that. They did a lot of, the schedules with things here are pretty tight always, so we really appreciate that. So if we could quickly go around the room, who you are, where you come from, in just one sentence, not 5 or 6, just one sentence. It can have commas in it, that discusses what are you doing? What are you doing in mobile systems? Let's start with Henry.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I work mainly in software architecture and testing and analysis. So with my group, we are moving toward architecting and understanding the quality attributes of mobile-enabled systems.
Okay.
I'm Greg DeHart. I work for ExxonMobil's Veteran Technical Research Division, and we do almost nothing with mobile applications. We're just kind of starting to look into it, so I thought this may be a useful place to be.
You're here.
Hello, I'm Han Jong-na from Korea, and I'm interested in designing architecture for mobile applications, and also I'm interested in managing mobile applications in autonomous way.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Soo Kim from Sungcheon University in Seoul, Korea. My area for my research is the architecture design for mobile cloud computing platforms. And I'm working on the commercial project using robots as devices as part of the ecosystem.
Yes, that's another example of a mobile device.
My name is James Zhang. I'm from UT Austin. My interest is in the pervasive computing. Right now, my supervisor and me working on the middleware for mobile applications. So that's the reason I'm here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
My name is Luis Corral, and I'm from the University of Bolzano in Italy, and I'm working on software processes for mobile applications.
My name is Anton Bouvier from the same University Research Group. So I'm interested in mobile software quality, but more from the testing part.
So my name is Nasi Nagapan. I actually work in Microsoft Research. I primarily work on code quality issues. We are actually very interested in energy-related debugging.
Let's continue with you.
My name is Jack Zhang. I'm from the Rochester Institute of Technology, and right now I'm researching topics on bugs and mobile applications and how they can be correlated with quality.